guys! Thank you so much for 700 subs as of making this video. I'm a bit overwhelmed, but really grateful for all the love and support for the channel. To celebrate, I wanted to make an updated version of my Abyss Floor 12 showcase, since the last time I did this the audio messed up, and hopefully this time it records better. Also, I thought this would be a fun video to make, since the Abyss reset recently, and I wanted to showcase how I handle the floor, as well as give general tips to anyone who may be struggling at 9-starring Floor 12. Before we get started though, and I'm honestly super anxious, but I just wanted to talk to you all about the direction of my channel. This channel is only my hobby, and I'm currently in college, so school is making me super busy, especially because I'm graduating soon. I can't promise an upload schedule, but I hope you all stick around, and if you don't, that's okay too. Also, even though I know a lot of you really enjoyed the Tartaglia guide, it was really fun to make as well, but I don't want to focus solely on guides. I'd really like to do a mix of guides, gameplay videos, occasional summon videos, and fun videos like this for Genshin Impact, even if it might not be as popular. I want to make content that I'd enjoy making, since again, this is just my hobby, and I hope that's okay. Also, I'll be summoning on the weapon banner for Skyward Harp when Tartaglia's rerun comes, so that'll be a video soon. So on to the showcase. How I handle Floor 12 is by using a perma-freeze comp for first half and then a double geo comp with overload for second half. Honestly, you can run any comp and any team composition as long as you're properly geared with plus 20 artifacts and have talents on your main carries above 7, but again, this is just how I personally do my Abyss runs. My first half team is Tartaglia's main DPS, Ganyu as sub DPS, Xingqiu as support, and Qiqi as healer. My second half team, on the other hand, is Keqing as main DPS, Albedo as sub DPS, Zhongli as support, and Bennett as healer. So for Floor 12 Chamber 1, I found this chamber really hard to deal with at first, and I actually struggled a lot trying to 3-star it. But over time, and from getting used to the Geo Vishops, I found it a lot easier to handle when I used a perma-freeze comp. I feel like a lot of people don't really utilize freeze comps in general, especially if you're running like Tartaglia as main DPS. Everyone just values his vaporized teams more or his electro charge teams more, but people really underestimate how good he is in a perma-freeze comp. But yeah, the crowd control the freeze team provides helps a ton if you don't necessarily have a high amount of DPS or shields to protect your team. As you can see, I'm running extremely squishy characters, but because of my crowd control with the freeze team, I can easily clear this chamber in this half. Moving on to second half, there's a general tip that I forgot to mention, but I think it'd be good to know, and it's that it's helpful to use your burst near the beginning of the chamber and then to work to farming your burst again before moving on to the next chamber, so you can have your burst readily available to use later on. It may seem obvious, but it's still a good thing to keep in mind. Moving on now to Chamber 2, I think this is the easiest chamber out of the entire Floor 12, since first half is just 2 Season Mages, and the second half is just 2 Treasure Hoarders and 2 Pyrofatui agents. For first half, I normally focus the Cryo Season Mage first over the Electro one, even though the Electro one has the aura, and this is because if you don't focus the Cryo Season Mage first, she'll keep generating an annoying Cryo Shield, which is a huge problem if I let her get her shield since I use a freeze comp. Anyways though, after freezing her constantly, it's time to deal with the Electro Season Mage, and first half will be done. For second half of Chamber 2, I like to wait for most of the treasure hoarders and Fadui agents to get closer, and then I try to do a combo with my Bennett burst and Zhongli's burst to start things off. Honestly, this is where my overload part of my comp just kinda is not the best thing to run with, but again, I'm just using it because I just find this comp really fun. I'm also trying my best not to use more bursts after my DPS rotations with Keqing and my supports because I'm saving them for Chamber 3. For Chamber 3, other than being a huge DPS check, I do have one general tip for first half at least, and that's if you stand in the middle and you don't move, there's an off chance that you can get both Ruin Guards to come close to you without making one of them shoot missiles at you. I find this really helpful to group them together to do as much damage as possible with your main carry or your main DPS. Overall, this chamber isn't too bad to deal with, and we finished the first half in 45 seconds. For second half, I usually start out with Albedo flower first, and then I wait a little bit for the other Ruin Grader to come charging in before doing my combo of Bennett plus Zhongli burst. With the crowd control I can get from Zhongli's Petrify, I can freely charge attack with my Keqing, and this is a DPS rotation that I usually try to follow. I'm super happy I was able to 9-star floor 12, since before I was used to it, I struggled a lot to even try to get 9 stars in 36-star Abyss. Here are all my builds for my characters, and if you want to see a specific character, feel free to use the timestamps in the description below.
この景色を堪能しようとしたが、旧友はもういない。
ベニー冒険団出発！
That's it for this video. Thank you guys once again for all the love and support as well as all the kind words. I'll try to get another video up soon. I am planning, again, a Skyward Harp summon video if anyone is interested in that. And I do have some ideas for more potential character guides, but they'll take a little bit to edit and upload because of school. So just be on the lookout for that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!